I'ma kick a little something like this. Hey yo, when I come through up in the place, you don't want me to come with a gun in your face. I spit it harder than anybody in the world could do.
That
It's
shit
like
sucks.
damn, my shit was whack.
What's up guys, Jesus Quesadilla here, and well, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, first things first, you might notice, well, I got a new shirt to rock, so that's cool. I got some new shades and a new haircut, you know, just pimp my guy out a bit. But you might be wondering, how exactly did I afford to do that? Well, if you look in the top corner, you might notice that I now have substantially more money since the last time I played the game. Pretty sure the last episode I had maybe a couple $100, and now you'll notice I have several thousand. Well, so at the beginning of the game, there aren't a lot of access to mini-games and stuff like that are really helpful. So I actually know a little trick, something I like to do personally that helps me to, you know, build up my assets at the start of the game. It's actually a really simple trick. You see, there are actually drug dealers in this game, or NPCs that are considered drug dealers. And I'll go ahead and put up on screen what those look like. And basically, they'll look like either a black guy wearing a black beanie and a black tank top, or they'll look like a white guy in a white hoodie. And so those are the character models for the guys you want to be looking for. Now, they are a little rare, they don't spawn that frequently, but when they do, these guys are very important to look out for. Because basically, they'll drop 2,000 bucks a piece. I'll go ahead and show videos of me going around hunting these guys down. But you can go up, you can talk to them, you can say hi, whatever. But when you kill them, you get $2,000. They drop all of that, plus they drop pistol ammo. So, you know, take care of two birds with one stone, get some ammunition, get some money all at the same time. Basically, I went around and found about, let's see, I think I ended up getting like about 7 of these guys in total. And so that's what enabled me to get all my money, so that's how that happened. And it's just a really nifty trick because, like I said at the beginning of the game, a lot of the starting missions don't give you money, they only give you respect, so this is a real easy way to go ahead and make some money so you can buy better weapons, you can buy clothing and tattoos and, you know, all that good stuff. Anyway, that having been said, I also would like to address something else that I've been meaning to get at. Somebody was kind enough to post in one of the comments to my videos that they want to see me show off an insane stunt jump. And you know, I said I wasn't really going to do a whole lot of collectibles or anything like that, but I would like to go ahead and honor that wish. So here's a video of me doing an insane stunt jump, and I hope you enjoy it. Alrighty, so without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get back into the game here. We are back, and we're going to go ahead and pick up our missions now that we got some money, we got some cha-ching, and we took care of all that other business. Just going to take this car. Oh, hi there, officer. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm just jacking cars, you know, the usual. Someone needs to put the Los Santos PD on watch. I'm back in town, and things are picking up. So, okay, the first thing we're going to do here is a mission for Big Smoke, Smoky Smoke. Alright, let's go ahead and take this one, Running Dog. Oh, wow, Smoke, you really thinned out there.
Asshole.
Yo, Carl, see you around.
Fuck they doing over here anyway? Punk ass police.
Those nosy motherfuckers won't leave me alone. Think I'm Mr. Big or something.
Well, you're not Mr. Small. Just
For me,
saying.
it's all about my homeboy Carl.
Yeah, whatever you say.
The gang is real important, CJ. You know that. You down to represent, baby?
Yeah.
Look, my cousin is coming in town from Mexico. I got to go scoop her up.
For her sake, I really hope she looks nothing at all like you, Smoke. I'm just picturing a woman with Smoke's body build and facial hair. It's not pretty. But anyway, we're going to go ahead, help out our pal Smoke. You know, we haven't seen him in a while. We've been fooling around with other stuff, helping out Sweet most of the time, so
What you want me to roll with you?
let's go ahead and
for
chill with
anyway?
Smoke for a bit
No
and
reason.
help him
I
pick
just
up his
wanted to get
cousin,
in
I
the car,
guess.
move lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, just cool out, homie.
Alright, so the thing with this mission is I'm sure you guys can figure this out. We're not really picking up Smoke's cousin. Basically, he's using cousin as a little euphemism for, you know, picking up some pot. So that's basically what he wants to go do, but it's not really going to work out that well. You know, I see that in just a momento. This mission is pretty easy. I would recommend that you have a submachine gun before you start it, so as you can see, I went ahead and picked one of those up. Just kind of nifty to have. Don't absolutely need it, but you should have some sort of firearm that you can shoot while running.
Sweet, sticky, bud fresh off the plantation. Here, pull up here. Let me do the talking.
Man, I should have known.
Ole, vato.
Hey, excuse me, Jose. Yo soy el grando smokio, and I want that grass. Comprende?
Well, looks like they trade in their baby blue for banana yellow.
What?
These guys don't have a good taste of colors, I guess.
Coffee, yo, up El Guido before I blow your brains out all over the patio.
That's basically how I got through Spanish, just put an O at the end of everything. It actually tends to work about 90% of the time.
Fuck this, man.
Fuck this.
Whoa, where'd you get that bat, homie?
Shit, now. Get what you talking
Oh, snap.
Yeah, fuck a big smoke.
That guy just
Remember that,
ran. It's like, screw you, Holmes. Just left his friend behind. That's
You gotta
nice.
stick with 'em.
Alright, let's chase after this guy. So basically, all you have to do is chase him and shoot him, and that's the whole mission, really. So, what you want to do probably is not follow him down that alleyway, but cut him off, anticipate where he's going, you know, shoot where you think he's going to be, not where he is right now. And then once you get close enough, just, whoa, open fire, but not if you get ran over. That was unexpected. Would you guys just stop, please? I'm trying to shoot this guy. Just let me at him. Alright, and that's the mission. And whoa, he dropped a bunch of money. Okay, not bad, not bad. So we only got respect, but at least he dropped some money to make up for it. And you know what? Whoever was in this car, I'm just taking it. You left it unattended. Alrighty, so that's the first of a few big smoke missions we're going to do. You know, actually, before we do another big smoke mission, I would like to vary this up a bit. I just combined a couple words there. I'd like to vary this up a little and go and do a mission for our friend OG Loc, because he actually has some pretty damn fun missions. And now that we have access to, you know, a couple of people that we can be taking missions from, and it's kind of branching out a bit, I want to kind of vary it up a little bit, you know, not necessarily do all of Smoke's missions all at once, but do them all a little bit at a time. So we're going to go ahead and do that. OG Loc probably has some of the funniest cutscenes in the game, too, so I'm kind of excited to do those. Like I said in a previous episode, dude's probably one of my favorite characters. I don't know. So we are almost there on the way. I was actually talking with somebody about San Andreas before I started recording this, and we were talking about how big the map is in San Andreas and kind of just how big the scale is and how that impacts stuff like how in this Let's Play I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and how I'm probably going to be cutting the video a lot. Actually, in the episode before this, I did a lot of video cutting, and I mean a lot. And that's just because the travel is so immense in this game, but I'll get back to that in a second. I think you guys want to check this out. This is pretty cool.
Hey, it's OG Loc, homie, and I'ma kick a little something like this. Hey, yo, when I come through up in the place, you don't want me to come.
Oh,
with a
yeah,
gun in your
OG.
face. I spit it hotter than anybody in the world could do.
That
It's
shit
like
sucks. Damn.
Oh man, don't be a hater.
damn, my shit was whack.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey,
We'll
what's
clean up
that,
your
Lo?
act. Get it? Because he's got a mop.
Hey, Carl, what up, man?
Hey,
I'm
dude,
punny.
you ever thought about getting a writer to help you out with this shit?
Yeah, I did. But who, homie? Who?
Shit, I ain't in the rap game. You know, that ain't my thing. But, we'll have to think about something.
Carl
Hey,
Johnson,
how about if
rap
I get somebody
mogul.
to write something for me, only they didn't know about it?
What?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think I just might have found a ghostwriter. I become the reciter, all-nighter, all-writer. Madd Dogg's rhyme book from his home in the hills.
Could be worse, I guess.
Madd Dogg's rhyme book?
Could be
Man, you
stealing
said you
Lil
helped,
Wayne's
Carl.
rhyme book or something.
Come on, man. I'm
Wiz
hot like
Khalifa's
fire
rhyme
all
book.
night, all night. When I kick it, I
I'll do
spit it, I hit it.
anything, homie. I swear that. Okay?
Just get back to cleaning, you fool. Jeez. Gotta make that shit sparkle. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a vehicle. And this mission is, it's pretty fun. You know, it's short, but it's pretty nifty. It's a little different from what we'll normally be doing. Basically, this is one of a very few number of stealth missions we'll be doing. The way San Andreas handles stealth, as you can imagine, is not very stealthy at all, actually. In fact, I can't recall off the top of my head any other missions where you really get a chance to sneak around like this one, so, you know, I guess enjoy it while you can. But like he said, his rhymes are pretty whack, so we gotta help him out with that. And apparently, Madd Dogg, who's actually voiced by Snoop Dogg in this game, which I think is pretty cool, he's got a rhyme book, evidently. I don't know how he knows that, or why Madd Dogg would just have a book full of rhymes. Maybe he's like Dr. Seuss or something. But, we're gonna go steal it so that, you know, I guess Loc can add those to his repertoire. If I can exactly find, if I can find out how to get up there. It's actually kind of tricky getting up there, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little bit lost. But yeah, he lives up in the hills up there. And no, the hills do not have eyes. I checked. It's actually going to be kind of cool. You know, this is kind of a minor spoiler, I guess, but we will eventually get a house up here in the hills. So, you know, we'll get to rise to fame and all that stuff and get to enjoy living in one of these high-class houses by the end of the game. Which is actually something I'm quite excited for, because one of my favorite aspects of the Grand Theft Auto games, in particular San Andreas, because there's so much of it, is amassing property and kind of like building up an empire. Or not even that so much, but just collecting all of the property in the games, you know, buying all the houses and everything, kind of starting out small with the little shacks on the side of the road. Eventually you can buy mansions. So, you know, something about that. I like tracking my progress through all that. Anyway, this is Madd Dogg's crib. You know, we're on MTV Cribs. Giving a shout out to my boy Madd Dogg. We're going to go check out his crib, see what he's working with. Madd Dogg lives in a luxurious 3-story abode with 3 kind of not too sporty cars. You would think a rap star would own something a little better than this, but oh well. It's okay, the inside is plush like you would not believe. We're gonna go check that out. Madd Dogg's. Oh, it's actually called his crib. I didn't realize that. Well, that's a pretty nice recording studio. I didn't realize those guys kept them in their houses, but okay. Alright, you got guys walking around in varsity jackets for some reason. I thought those went out of style a long time ago, but... Well, actually, San Andreas is set kind of a couple decades back, so kind of makes sense. Anyway, we get to sneak around. Sneaky, sneaky. I am very sneaky. Just like the butler from Mr. Deeds. Alright, so we're just going to... The game kind of explains how you do this. You crouch, and then you can sneak up behind guys to do stealth kills. Pretty sweet. And yeah, if you need to hide for some reason, in the shadows, your guy is, I guess, undetectable for some reason. But, this is pretty easy, and... Whoa! Was that a glitch? Did we just kill that guy by looking at him? Jeez. That was actually kind of cool. Carl Johnson, assassin from the shadows. Alright, so we gotta hide there in the corner. The game just so obviously points out that little shadowy corner of the room for you to go stow away in and wait for this guy to walk past. He actually takes a little while, so, you know, we can chill here, read a book, throw out some rhymes, start recording our own CD. You know, forget OG Loc. I think Carl Johnson, he can be a multi-platinum artist.
Hey, watch it.
If the, see, what is up with that? I think my game's glitched or something. These guys just die without any sort of animation. It's kind of cool, actually. You don't mess with Carl Johnson. Alright. Yeah, you got a guy drinking at the bar, whatever.
This sucks.
Oh man, he's playing San Andreas!
So bad.
A game within a game. It's like Inception. Alrighty. I've actually never seen that movie. Some of my friends said I should, but, you know, not big on the whole idea or concept behind it. And, whoa, I stabbed that guy through the air. Oh man, you got blood all over the Sega Genesis. Man, that ain't cool. Alright, where are we going here? Oh yeah, you're going to want to come in here and get body armor. If you've never played this, not San Andreas, but if you've never played a Grand Theft Auto game, body armor is basically another level of health that, you know, provides extra protection and benefits. And you, sir, are now dead. Carl Johnson, assassin. Alright, so you'll notice there's a bunch of guys now, blips on the radar. Let's go ahead and see if we can take these guys out kind of carefully here.
He's over here.
No, he's not. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop killing me. Get back here.
Come on, punch.
Die. Oh man, okay, that did not go well. But now we've got a silenced pistol, although he probably just alerted everyone to our presence, so I don't know how much of use that's going to be, but, you know. Alright, so we're just going to want to check our corners here. Make sure we don't walk up on anybody. And actually, I think I can take out this guy with a knife.
Huh?
No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Stealth mission failed. We're just gonna run through and James Bond these guys with our silenced pistol. Whatever. Clearly, I'm not the best stealth gamer. You know, like the Splinter Cell games and stuff like that. Not really my cup of tea. I'm more the run and gun. So, thought I'd explain that to y'all. Oh, hey me? What? What you want? You wanna die? Is that what you want? Because I can provide that service. Assuming they don't kill me first. Yikes. My health got kind of low there. But looks like that's all the blips on the radar, so I think we're good. We can mosey on out of here. Don't take our leave, take our peace with all the bodies left there. Now, what if Madd Dogg had actually been there? We might have gotten in a little bit of trouble for killing a multi-platinum rap sensation. I guess it's a good thing he wasn't there, otherwise we would have had to get up in his business. But now we got the rap book, or the rhyme book, so we're all good. You know, it's really his fault. He shouldn't write down his rhymes for someone to just walk in and steal. You know, granted, I had to make my way through about a dozen bodyguards to actually get in and out, but, you know, maybe it's just not the best idea to write down all of your raps. It's kind of like keeping a diary, except it's a diary that contains all the secrets to your craft. Something I would not advise, clearly, because it backfired heavily on Madd Dogg. Sir Madd Dogg. You know, I really don't know how much help this is going to be OG Loc, because you can have the lyrics, but if you don't have the skill, then what's going... Well, I guess you don't need to have the skill. That's kind of evident based on the fact that there are so many musicians, like forget just rappers, but musicians in general, who have absolutely no skill and yet sell millions of CDs. You know, nudge nudge, Justin Bieber, etc. But yeah. I mean, it's like about 10% skill, 10% creative ability, and 80% luck. So if you got the luck, you can basically overcome any lack of skill, as evidenced by OG Loc.